Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Nemanja Matic. He's a top-class defensive midfielder. He's physically dominant and is excellent at using those long legs to pinch the ball away with a clean tackle. He's a great anticipator of the game and just seems to be able to slot in wherever he's needed most, snuffing out opposition attacks before they can really get going.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Smalling tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Acerbi. Çalhanoğlu. Stefan de Vrij. Çalhanoğlu into Milan, the majority of possession so far. It is still early. Played back in. Çalhanoğlu. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Çalhanoğlu quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Oh, Miltovic! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Al-Sharawi. Roma getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Matic. Al-Sharawi. And it's played forward. Pellegrini, and it's Wijnaldum. Pellegrini. Half an hour played now. Over to the left. There will be a throw-in. Come back to the keeper. Forward it goes. Matic. towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Wijnaldum. And here's Dybala. And Dybala! He's scored!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Roma take the lead.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Hoists it forward. Gorgeous control there. Can he deliver? Mkhitaryan has a hit! And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're underway again.
Inter need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's El Shaarawy. Hoists it forward. Calhanoglu. Sensi. Cuadrado. Calhanoglu. Mkhitaryan.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Calhanoglu finds himself eased off the ball. Calhanoglu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
El Shaarawy floats one over. Tries to get it forward quickly. Calhanoglu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Wijnaldum. Forward it goes. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Matic. El Shaarawy. Dybala, who has made his impact already. And it's played forward. Acerbi. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's gone a long way up and away. Çalhanoğlu. Sensi. And here's Cuadrado, hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Wijnaldum. Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Çalhanoğlu hoists it forward.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Matic plays it long.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this.
And there goes the final whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Your reflections then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid.